Hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Quilling and hope you have absolutely fabulous day. In today's video, I'm sharing with you my new Easter collection called Colorful Easter. Here you can see all the elements to fussy cut, and this one consists of 6 A4 Digi papers. As you can see, there are lots of elements to fussy cut and perfect for any Easter project. And you can create your own Easter baskets with all the eggs I created for you. And then I couldn't resist. I had to design some Easter eggs with folk style. When I was a kid, I used to make those Easter eggs with my grandma using onion, beetroot, and some wax. So that's why you can see them here. And then I also have some other elements to fussy cut, including beautiful Easter wreaths. If you like them, I really hope you enjoy playing with my Easter collection. You can see some of the examples of the background papers, and in total, there are 16 of them. And I think they are just so pretty. And now you can see all of them together. And if you do have your favorite, please let me know in the comments down below. As it is the launch of this collection today, I'm going to share a really cool project with you. And also, Monica and Katarina join me on this journey. So this is the card. I'm going to show you step by step how to create it. So let's do it. I'm going to show you all the measurements. So if you want, you can take a screenshot of everything I do here, and then you can keep all the measurements for your future reference. So first, let's create the card base. So I need 10 inches by 7 inches card base. And this one will be white for today's project. I'm going to score it at 2 lines here. The first one is at 2.5 of an inch, and then 7.5 of an inch. That will be our cut base. So let's create it. I've got my big scoring board, 7 by 10 inches, 300 GSM white multi-purpose card, and let's score it at 2.5 of an inch and 7.5 of an inch. When this is ready, we've got really cool gatefold card. Now it is time to fold and burnish those score lines. However, we're going to make it even better. I was inspired by one of the videos by Ice Images, so I thought let's change the measurements and create Easter egg gatefold card. So now it will be time to add some more measurements, and I decided to keep it super simple. So here we're going to have 5 by 7. That's what we've got at the moment, right? So now we're going to measure 1.75 from every single corner. It will be from every single corner, and I really mean it, just to make it easier. So it will be 1.75 up, to the left, to the right, and it is super simple. All you need to do is to use a ruler or your scoring board and create those marks. Then we're going to get rid of all those corners. So in the end, we're going to cut 4 triangles off. So let's do it. Let's get your ruler and let's measure 1.75 from every single corner. And when this is ready, then I decided to use my guillotine from Crafter's Companion, because in the end, you're going to have 2 layers of 300 GSM card. So my guillotine really worked really well to create that gatefold card. If you want, you can also use a craft knife, and that will be perfectly fine. So as you can see, ruler is always the best option. However, as I said, you can also use your scoring board. So now it is time to trim those triangles off using the marks we created. And that will be our card base for our Easter egg gatefold card. But I don't want to stop here. I think there is always a way to improve it. And at this point, I thought let's make it even more special. So to do it, we're going to create a cut line, which will make even more sense when I draw it, and then you can use your scissors to do it. So now we have to measure half. So half of 7 inches is 3.5 of an inch. So that is our base here. And from that point, I'm going to measure 1.75 to the left and 1.75 to the right. And I'm going to use my scissors to create those 2 cut lines. It is super easy. It just looks complicated. So 3.5 of an inch. I'm going to make a couple of marks. My trick is always to use at least 3 dots or marks because this way you're going to have very straight line. So when this is ready, then I'm going to measure from our gatefold 1 3/4, both to the left and to the right. Remember, from the middle. Now it will be time to use our scissors. And when this is ready, then you can erase all those pencil marks because we want our card to look professionally finished, right? And now when I look at it, it looks like a sweet, the card base we created. So in the end, it is super simple to create. Now I'm going to use my eraser, and you can also do it as well. Trust me, it doesn't take that much time, but it's worth the effort. And again, we're going to use a ruler, and we're going to create very unusual shape here. So I'm going to measure 1 3/4 from that cut line, both to the top and to the bottom. And then I'm going to use my scoring board and the black line I've got in the middle to join our pencil mark with the cut line I created. It sounds complicated, but trust me, it is not. If you struggle, like I did here, you can always put your ruler on your scoring board just to make it so much easier. So, when this is ready, I'm going to repeat the process on the other side. And then we can actually open that element, which I think is really cool and would make your card even more special. Often do you create Easter cards? Do you like them? Because I'm planning to have very special project in March, so stay tuned for that. And if you do like Easter, I really hope you'll enjoy playing with my colorful Easter collection. And don't forget that all the links are in the description down below, together with Monica's and Katarina's videos. I really hope you enjoy all our amazing tutorials and subscribe to our channels because there will be more inspiration coming your way very soon. So as you can see, when all those score lines will be ready, now it will be time to fold and burnish them. And this is crucial if you want your card to look professionally finished. So when this is ready, then again you can use an eraser to get rid of all the pencil marks you've got. So when this is ready, then I decided to decorate the inside of the card first because that's what we're going to see first when we open the card, right? And I really wanted to make it super special. So we're going to do the inside. So this time I'm going to create a panel that will measure 6 3/4 by 4 inches and 3/4. And again, we're going to measure 1 3/4 from every single corner. And we're going to cut those triangles off. So as I told you earlier, you can take a screenshot of all my measurements. So this one will be the first panel. The second panel will be slightly bigger. So that one will be 5 and no, sorry, 4 3/4 by 7 1/4. It will make sense and you will see why. So from the top, we're going to measure 2 1/4 of an inch from the top corners. And that is the reason. So later on, we can create a flap that will be attached to our first panel. So then we can write a message inside, which I think is really cool. And at the very bottom, we're going to have the same measurements, which is 1 3/4. So here I've got 2 pieces of craft card, and let's create the first panel. So I'm going to measure 1 3/4 on every single corner. And as you can see, this panel is 4 inches and 3/4 by 6 inches and 3/4. So every single corner needs 1 3/4. Then when we've got all the pencil marks, I'm going to use my guillotine from Crafter's Companion and I'm going to cut all those triangles off. When this is ready, then we're going to create our bigger panel. And then we need to create the flap so it can open and close to write the message. So let's do it. So this one is 4 inches and 3/4 by 7 inches and 1/4. So from the very top, we're going to measure one, actually 2 1/4. And from the bottom, which is 1 3/4. Now, let's do the top. And when you do that, the flap will be pretty small. If you want, you can use a colored cut to do this bit, and I think that will be perfectly fine as well. As you know me, you know how much I love colors. That's why for my first Easter collection, I decided to make it super colorful. And I played a lot with colors to create it. So if you like it, please check all the links in the description down below. So now our second panel is ready. Now it is time to create that flap, which is 1/2 inch from the smaller bit. When this is ready, now it will be time to fold it, burnish, and adhere those two panels together. And just to make it even more beautifully and pleasingly amazing for our eye, I decided to create one more smaller panel. And this one will be white. So then you can write your message inside. However, I'm going to use one of the design papers you've just seen, and I'm going to put it at the front of the craft card here. So this way, our beautiful card will be even more special. So let's do it. First, we need a smaller piece of card. So this one will be 4 1/2 by 6 1/2. And again, we're going to measure 1 3/4 from every single corner. Super simple, right? When this is ready, we're going to use a guillotine and cut off all those triangles. So I'm going to use white card and also the colorful design from my colorful Easter collection. So here, as you can see, I'm measuring 1 3/4, so you know the drill by now, right? If you do like gatefold cuts, I really hope you will give this cut a go. It is pretty easy to make, and I think it is very effective in the end. So now you can see the design paper I chose to put inside of the card, and my panels are ready. So now it is time to assemble them inside of my card, which is super simple. All you have to do is to use a liquid glue or any other adhesive that you like. So there will be plenty of space to write your message on that white panel. And then I'm going to put that beautiful design at the front. And then we can put it inside of our Easter egg gatefold card, which I think is super cool. If you like fancy folds, I really hope you will try this one. It is super fun to make, and I'm pretty sure your recipient will be absolutely amazed when they get this Easter card. So, when this is ready, now it will be time to decorate the front of the card. And I'm going to show you all the measurements here as well, which I think is super easy. So, for the first one, we need 4 squares, and they will measure a little bit over 1 inch, which is 1 3/8. And I'm going to need 4 of those. And I'm going to cut them exactly in half on a diagonal line. Then I'm going to need some smaller panels, and this one you can actually do instead of 5/8, you can do 1/2 inch, and that will be even better. But if you work with lightweight card, not like 300 GSM, 5/8 will be perfect. So this one is 5/8 by 1 5/8, or you can do 1/2 inch by 1 5/8. Then we're going to need two panels that will measure 5/8, or you can do 1/2 inch by 3 3/8. We're going to need two of those. And for this one, I decided to use a different design paper from Colorful Easter collection. Now I'm going to use my trimmer, and when all these elements are ready, it will be time to assemble them. Super quick and simple. So what do you think about this fancy fold? Do you like it? If you do, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you do like this collection, please let me know if you like the elements too, fussy cut, or maybe the design papers. Easter is coming, but also spring is coming. So I really tried hard to make it colorful, but also like with spring colors. And I think these design papers would be just perfect to use them with any cutting dies you've got in your stash as well. And all your projects will be absolutely amazing. And if you do like painting, like me, This collection is perfect for you because I really wanted to achieve that paint texture. If you like it, I really hope you'll love playing with this collection. Now it is time to add the triangles here. And to be honest, at this point, I thought I still have the green triangles from the inside of my card. So I trimmed them slightly to 1 3/8 of an inch, and I'm going to put them here. So in the end, my card will be beautifully finished. And if you do have any leftovers from your design papers, I do encourage you to decorate other sides as well, because in the end, that will make your card even more special. So, when this is ready, I had a look at my stash and I decided to use a die cut using gold card. And this one says Happy Easter in Polish. But also, to be honest, it says Happy Holidays because that's what we say. And I'm going to attach it with my liquid glue. When this is ready, then I had a look at all the elements to fussy cut. And to be honest, I was pretty busy cutting all the elements because I really like them. So I decided to use some amazing animals, but also Easter eggs as well to decorate my card. And here you can see them. And now all the elements are on the card. So it is complete. Super cool, right? And as you can see, I also added some elements inside. So when the gatefold card is closed, you can't really see it. And it stands proud on a flat surface. There is plenty of space to write your message inside. I really hope you will enjoy creating your own version of this Easter egg gatefold card. Here you can see Monica's and Katarina's videos. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and check Monica's and Katarina's videos. Happy crafting!